All right, good evening, everybody. It is March 30th already, end of March, and we're just about to baseball season, and we're just about ready to get underway with our second evening of group breaking. Carrie, good to see you. Hope you can stick around tonight. Hope you saw some of the goodies we pulled last week for you. Um, for tonight, I decided that we might as well go with some of the hot new stuff that everyone's talking about. So we have a box of 2021 Topps Heritage that will be busting tonight. I've been wanting to open this little guy up. This is Topps 206. This was Series 2. Seller marked the 2 on the side there for me. This was from last year, so that's kind of neat. And then this, the third, we're actually going to do 3 boxes, but 2 of them are on the smaller side. This is Leaf second edition from 2004. This is actually we opened a box of this, I think, in the last group break and got some cool stuff. So this is actually a blaster. Really hard to find, really hard to find, and much more expensive than it would have been back in 2004. So those are the boxes we're going to open. I also grabbed, to continue to spread them out, 6 more packs from our victory box because just doing too many of those at once is a lot. Marcus, good to see you. Glad you're able to join me. And then I also have 3 more additional bonus packs, which I have to give all the credit in the world to Rod Richards. He of Podrographs fame on the blogs sent me, we completed a trade, and he included in the trade package a few unopened packs. So from him to all of you guys will be a wax pack of Fleer baseball. I think this is 1988. I've got I don't even know how this was distributed, but this is a cellophane pack of Topps 2015. And then the one that I'm kind of most curious about is this Holiday Inn official hotel 4 cards per pack. It's buy upper deck. That's all I know about it. So those are all coming from Rod Richards, and we're going to start with those. And I'm going to try to go fairly quickly tonight because I got my first COVID shot earlier this afternoon. For those that don't know, I teach at college, so kind of a rather necessary thing. If you pay attention to the news at all, colleges all across the country keep having COVID outbreaks. My college has done mostly well, and we are teaching in person for almost basically all of our classes. But anyways, we do keep getting these like minor flare-ups, I guess you might say. So it will be good for me to have that for myself and my family. But man, is my arm starting to get real sore and real heavy. So I'm gonna try to get through all the group break, but it just hurts to even reach across here and grab packs. So we'll see how that goes. But let's not waste any more time. Let's start with our bonus packs, and let's begin with the 1988 Fleer. So again, one more time, thanks to Rod Richards for including these. Yeah, Jordan, you're right. The first shot, I think, for the most part, you just get a sore arm. The second one is the one that leaves you reeling. And unfortunately, I got mine on a Tuesday and didn't realize that they just schedule you the very next, like for me at least, I don't have a choice. My next shot is the same time on a Tuesday. And of course, Wednesday is a big day for my lecturing. I have 3 classes that I lecture for. So I think it's going to be a rough week, but I don't have to worry about it for another month. I had the Moderna shot, so that's 4 weeks apparently for that one. So I'll just get through this arm soreness and I'll be okay for now. And you'll hear me really complaining next time probably, but hopefully all will be good. So we begin with the best part of Fleer. Old Fleer packs, in my opinion, was always the sticker. I, as a kid, loved these team logo stickers. And so we've got a good one. We got the Detroit Tigers. And then on the back, you get a black and white, but still a nice picture of the stadium, Tiger Stadium. A little bit of information about the stadium. So these are nice. Whoops. Always like those. All right, so let's look at the rest of the Fleer set. This one, I don't know, it kind of has a cross between like sort of semi-patriotic, but I kind of always like the barbershop set or something like that to me. Kind of just reminds me of barber poles. I don't know. Might just be me. So Goose Gossage for the Padres starts us off. So Rod donated the packs, and first card out of the pack was a Padre, so that gets to go right back to him. Jay Hayban, Orioles. There's a nice Valenzuela. That would have been money back in '88. Alfredo Griffin, Athletics. Yeah, the eligibility for the shot is definitely weird. I think it definitely depends on what state you're in. Andy McGaffigan for the Expos. Don't know anything about him. I'm in Pennsylvania, as probably most of you know. So Pennsylvania is shifting to general population now. Angel Salazar. My college, I think, was able to secure a few shots, though, for people such as myself that were younger, that didn't technically fit in the first round. But educators in Pennsylvania, K through 12, were eligible quite a long time ago, but I guess college folks were not included in that. So whatever. We've got a Major League Prospects, Jack Savage and Ted Simmons, Dodgers, Padres. We'll randomize that. Gino Petrali, Rangers. Dave Madigan, Mets. Dwayne Buse, Angels. Juan Samuel, Phillies. Pitching Magic, Mike Scott and Oral Hershiser. Nice card. Joe McGreen for the Cardinals. There you go, Kerry. Bill Gullickson, and a very, very young Andy Van Slyke for Pittsburgh. Let's do the cellophane pack next. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, Marcus. The sore arm lasts for a couple of days. I made sure to get it in my left arm that I don't write at the board with, so hopefully that will be, hopefully that was a good move. All right, so I don't really know what to expect out of this pack, but we start off with Arraia. We could see that on top. David DeJesus. Shin-Soo Choo for the Rangers. A nice Goldschmidt for the Diamondbacks. We have a 50-cent off select Topps products, which expired in July of 2015. So that'll just be packing material. And our final card on this little pack was Alcides Escobar. And the one I'm most curious about, who knew that Holiday Inn had baseball cards? Ever. I certainly did not. But Rod sent me a couple packs of these, so I figured we'll throw one in the group break and see what they look like. I do not believe I've ever seen a card from this set. So we start off with Cal Ripken Jr. So the gimmick of this is I think there's a Cal Ripken in each pack. But we've got Cal Ripken Jr., the pillow menu. I'm scared to even read what's on the back of this. Choice of pillow, I don't know. That is the campiness that I was hoping for. I'm not going to lie. Another ad card. All right, first real card out of the pack. Garrett Atkins for the Rockies. Delman Young for the Rays. Let's take a look at the backs of these two. Pretty standard upper deck stuff, actually. And they got the full team logos and everything, so that's cool. And Eric Chavez of the Athletics, number 19 out of 60. So 60-card set. You only get 3 actual base cards in the set, unless the Ripken is numbered as part of the set. No, it's not. You get 3 base cards in the set, and there's 60 of them. That's a lot of nights at the Holiday Inn. Carrie says his state prioritized teachers. And she works with toddlers. Early childhood education counts. Yeah, the toddlers were pretty quick, I think. Everyone working with toddlers and nursing homes. I think most states did that pretty early. Definitely good. And I mean, you can't expect toddlers to keep their mask on. I mean, I have a toddler here. He's almost 3. Being a slave to the IRS. Yeah, I think at this point, and I know a lot of people just put themselves on wait lists and wait for someone to cancel last minute, and then the shots, once they take them out of the cooler or whatever, they can, or the freezer, they only last for so long, and it's a mess. But I'll be glad to when it's over, and hopefully it helps. I'm always nervous about things that rushed like that certainly seemed to be, and politicized and stuff, but hey, it beats going to the hospital, I guess, and that seems to be what the shot is mostly going to guarantee. Yeah, it's a cool. That little holiday inset was kind of cool for sure. All right, we're gonna crank through the victory packs again. I'm spraying these out across a bunch of boxes, or a bunch of evenings, I should say. So we start with Rob Nen for the Giants, Jason Varitek, Red Sox, and I'll go through kind of quickly through these because they are base, but you know that's part of the group break fun. Matt Riley for the Orioles. I mean, what else you get a card of Matt Riley, right? Tim Salmon, he shows up all the time in mid-90s stuff, so he's not quite as rare. There's a nice Vlad for the Expos. Mike Lieberthal for the Phillies. And more Phillies. We have Bobby Abreu and Kurt Schilling, Phillies stat leaders. I kind of like when they do the team checklist on the back, especially for sets where the teams are organized by, or the set is organized by team. So you can see here the Phillies go 213 to 221, and you can kind of see what cards you're missing. There's Darryl Strawberry as a Yankee. I don't know if I don't see that very often on cards. Almedo Sands, Athletics. I probably butchered him. I've never heard of him. You would think after all the boxes of cards I've opened that I would have heard of all these late 90s guys, but I'm always surprised. John Halama, David Cone, kind of a candid shot. I'm holding a towel there. I like that one. A little different than the average. And again, you get a junior card in every pack, so there's that. Carrie, you're watching tonight. You're going to end up with like about 500 of these things because they're featured for the Cardinals, but they seem to be one per pack. So I don't know. Maybe you want to start wallpapering a room or something. And we have a Mickey Mantle bat card, so that'll go in the Yankee pile. Yeah, this is a nice little set for sure. A good mix of players. You got your stars, but you got a lot of lesser names. And all teams are, I think, fairly well represented. I don't know if it's exactly even, but it's pretty close, I think, which is nice, especially as a small market guy. You know, I root for the Reds. So Jeff Jenkins, Brewers. Chris Carpenter, Blue Jays. A nice Sandy Alomar Jr. card for the Indians. Mark Redman, rookie. Looking very young. I think the older I get, the younger the rookie cards appear. Like 10 years ago, I probably wouldn't have thought much of that, but now that I'm pushing closer and closer to 40, the ball players just look younger and younger. Pretty soon I'll be yelling, "Get off my lawn." Kevin Millwood for the Braves. Stat leader for the Indians. And the Indians go 148 to 157 in the set. So yeah, pretty much the same as the last checklist, the Phillies one we looked at. Rolando Araujo for the Rockies. Travis Fryman for the Indians. Pedro sighting for the Red Sox. We have stat leader Frank Thomas and Maglio Ordonez for the White Sox. Big fan of the Big Hurt. I like cards like that. Cards of him. Chipper Jones for the Braves. Don't know if Colby's in tonight, but there you go, Colby. I think Colby has the Braves. No, Andy has the Braves. Excuse me. In this break, Colby has the Braves in my other break that I just set up. There's our Griffey for the pack. There you go, Carrie. Another one of those, and a Yankee Lou Gehrig jersey. Yeah, I love Collector's Choice. 2009 Collector's Choice wasn't as bad as people seem to think it was. And I don't know, I'm always on the look for interesting boxes, and I've debated about getting a Collector's Choice box for a group break. Like a 97, 98, 99. So don't know if you guys would be interested in that. Though I have that run of sets, I think, for the most part, because they're what I could afford as a kid, but I could certainly try to track a box down or two. They are fun. They're definitely fun to open. Craig Biggio, Astros. Yeah, Andy, don't worry. I'm not giving your Braves away. I've got it all. It's all listed here. I just forget sometimes. That's why I make lists. C. Finley, Diamondbacks. Phillies, Robert Person. We have Derek Gibson, rookie for the Rockies. I like the psychedelic team colors, sort of semi-psychedelic looking. Jim Edmonds for the Angels. Jose Vidro, Expos. Warren Morris for the Pirates. Adrian Beltre, Dodgers. Richard Hidalgo, Astros. We have another Dodger, the stat leaders, Gary Sheffield and Kevin Brown. So it's not always a hitter and a pitcher, but it seems like if you had a decent hitter and pitcher, that's what they would do. Roberto Alomar for the Indians. There's our Griffey card. And they are numbered as part of the base set. So I don't know, you call one per pack a short print? I'm not sure. There's yet another McGuire card. And we've got a Juan Marichal jersey giveaway thingy. I actually like these giveaway cards, the look of them. They're nice. But they're going in whatever team is featured. Yeah, the silver and gold parallels were in the early or the mid-90s Collector's Choice. I don't think that they continued, if memory serves, like 98, 99 Collector's Choice, or even maybe in 97. I might be wrong about that, though. I'm trying to remember as a kid. Shannon Stewart, Blue Jays. Edgar Renteria, Cardinals. I know one of the years of late 90s Collector's Choice has little like punch out, and they kind of look like cardboard bobbleheads. So that's kind of fun. Troy O'Leary, A.J. Burnett for the Marlins. John Jaha, Athletics. And stat leader Bonds and Russ Ortiz for the Giants. Todd Ritchie, Pirates. Brooke Fordyce for the Chicago White Sox. David Wells, Blue Jays. I don't know why a few of these cards are upside down, but they are. Ray Durham, White Sox. Vlad and Rondell White. So here's two hitters on this card for the Expos. There's our junior. I do like the junior circuit cards. Kind of, probably don't need a ton of them, but pretty neat. There's yet another Big Mac. And going to the Athletics, Reggie Jackson, 1967 rookie jersey. Two more packs of this tonight. All right, Kip Wells, rookie for the White Sox. John Rocker. He of infamous on the baseball diamond. And I like the TV show Survivor, and Rocker ended up on that with his girlfriend. And it went about as well as you'd expect for Mr. Rocker. As to say, not very well. Nunez for the Marlins. Yeah, this is a good box for the Mariners there, Zach. You've got a Griffey in every pack guaranteed. Mike Piazza, big playmaker. Kind of a neat little subset. First one of those we pulled tonight. Rafael Palmeiro for the Rangers. There's another Cardinal, Ray Lankford. Kenny Lofton for the Indians. Mike Thurman, Expos. Texas leaders, Ivan Rodriguez and Rafael Palmeiro. Rangers get cards 233 to 242, and then the stat leader is right after that, so that's technically 243. There's a Reds rookie, Travis Dawkins. If I'm not mistaken, he went by Gookie at various points. I think that's the same player. Justin Thompson for the Rangers, even though he's shown as a Tiger there. There's a junior playing outfield, tracking down a ball near the wall. Pretty cool shot. Another Big Mac bat card giveaway. And Babe Ruth, final appearance bat. All right, one more pack of victory for tonight. We've got a lot of this stuff still to go. I'm only doing 6 packs at a time. I think there are 36 packs in this box. It was a heavy brick of cards. Nafi Perez, Rockies. Big play, Barry Bonds. Very nice. Miguel Cairo, shown here as a Ray. And a little bit sticking to it. Ricky Henderson as a Met. Sean Casey for my Reds. Eric Gagne, rookie. Probably one of the better rookies in the rookie subset for the Dodgers there. There's an actual Mark McGwire for you, Carrie. The real deal. Yeah, Survivor, it's a dumb show. Bubba Trammell, Devil Race. I mean, I fully admit it's a dumb show, but it definitely appeals to the math side of me. They do a lot of, like, actually very mathy things on that show. Tom Goodwin, Homer Bush. There's a lot of math theory in play, game theory, and things of that nature. Vladimir Guerrero. They do some puzzles that you can actually solve using math. I've never seen a contestant do so, but if you've ever watched the show, if you watch enough seasons, and there's a Mantle game used by ad card, they do a puzzle where they have 4 cubes with different colors on each side, and you have to stack them up so that there's no repetition of color on any of the sides of the big column. And they always show the contestant struggling with that, but you can actually solve that exact problem using graph theory, and that's one of my areas that I like to teach. So it's always fun to do that in class. Students get a kick out. Most of the college students don't really watch Survivor. Not too many have told me that they actually watch it, but I did reach out to CBS that obviously put Survivor on, and they gave me permission to show one of the clips in my classroom of one of those said puzzle competitions. So then I show them basically the contestants trying to solve the puzzle and struggling, and then I teach them how to do it using math, and then they can solve it very, very quickly, which is pretty cool. And kind of a fun, like, hey, look, guys, math in the real world, you can win $1 million. So yeah, that's what I like to do with that. So not like an easy way to get into this box. Usually when they're wrapped like that, you can just pop the top open, but this one was glued down pretty well. You can see here, so I'm gonna just have to tear through it. All right, so this is the Blaster of 2004 Leaf. These are fairly expensive. I would say this was like $60 or so. Empty box. Remember when blasters came with giant unnecessary blocks of styrofoam? Well, that's what they do here. Get that out of my way. All right, so this set has a bunch of inserts, possible hits. It is a retail blaster, so who knows what we'll end up with. But yeah, I like this set. It was fun, so I decided to track down some more. I think we didn't pull all the cards, that's for sure. Kazuhiro Sasaki for the Mariners, and you can see it does say second edition on the corner there, so that's how you can differentiate these between the first and second editions. Carlos Lee for the White Sox. We have a Passing Through Time of Randy Johnson, and these are back-to-back cards. And on the back side, you get like the I think, what is that, 93 leaf? Is that correct? 93 leaf? I don't know. I think it's 93 leaf. And then with the new design. So because in the case of Randy Johnson, he's a Mariner there, he's a Diamondback there, I will randomize that between those two teams. We have an insert. We have a home and away. This is the away version of Jason Giambi. So each of the players in this set had a home jersey card and an away jersey card. So for the Yankees, we have Giambi. Kevin Brown for the Dodgers. We have Craig Biggio, Astros, and two more. Brian Lawrence for the Padres and Jeff Jenkins for the Brewers. So yeah, if you ever see me on Survivor, you can expect I'll try to use some math to win myself $1 million, and then I can retire and just do group breaks when I feel like it. That sounds way more fun. Sticking with the Brewers, Richie Sexson, Sean Burrows for the Padres. There we go. There's our other Survivor, Jeff Kent for the Astros. Just talking about, there he is, Larry Walker for the Rockies. Oh, we have one of our what's the exhibits? That's the word I'm looking for. Cal Ripken Jr. Now, interestingly, this one is not serially numbered, and I believe that in the first series they were. Maybe the retail ones are not. I'm not sure, but that's a pretty sweet Ripken. So let's put that in our insert pile. Dimitri Young for the Tigers. AJ Pierzynski, Twins, and Luis Garcia for the Indians. It says traded to the Indians on 7/19/2002. Yeah, it might not be a dual team on the checklist. It actually does only have the team logo on the front, which I realized as I was kind of talking and had already opened my mouth and said I was going to randomize it, but it does actually, if I pull that Johnson back up, it has the Diamondbacks logo. It actually doesn't have the Mariners logo on the back, so I think you're right that should just go to any of these that we pull should just go to the team with the logo on it. So I will agree with that. So that will go to the Diamondbacks pile. Who has the Diamondbacks? Anyways, this time. Jordan has the Diamondbacks. David Wells, Yankees. Sidney Ponson, Giants. There's a Sammy Sosa passing through time. And let's see what the back of his card looks like. There's his. Easier since he was a Cub both of those years. We have another Cub. Sunday Dress, Mark Pryor. Not numbered, but again, I get what they're going for here, but I can't say that Sunday Dress is really the best name for an insert set. Moises Alou, Paul LaDuca for the Dodgers, Jeff Bagwell, and Ryan Klesko for the Padres. There's always a couple players that you just kind of squeak into a random card set. I don't have a good answer for you there, Marcus. I agree, though. Kenny Rogers. I never heard of him either. Hank Laylock. Ryan Ludwig for the Indians here. He eventually becomes a red and not a good one. Team checklist. Ryan Klesko for the Padres. Cards are stuck together just a little bit, but they don't seem to be damaged. Here's another guy I've never heard of. Donaldo Mendez for the Padres. I asked Rod about him as the Super Padre fan of the blogs. Brandon Duckworth, Lyle Overbay, and Wes Helms. I don't know if Rod is actually watching live tonight. I know sometimes Rod is able to make it. If he is, he can fill me in on Donaldo Mendez. All right, we've got Carlos Delgado for the Blue Jays. Jeremy Affeldt, Royals. We have an actual prospect card of Rhett Johnson. It's not numbered, but I do believe that's a short print. We have a press proof Bartolo Colon. Press proof red parallel. Not numbered. Well, not serially numbered, but nice for the White Sox. Ray Sanchez for the Mariners. Jay Payton for the Rockies. Tom Glavine for the Mets. And Matt Morris for the Cardinals. Yeah, the Cologne is nice. The Luis Garcia, everyone uses the same photo. I mean, Topps did include some fake guy, right, in one of their flagship sets one year. Wasn't that like one of the gimmicks they did? Kurt Schilling for the Diamondbacks, Rafael Soriano for the Mariners, Troy Percival, Angels. We have another exhibits card. This is Randy Johnson as a Diamondback. Not numbered, not serially numbered, but they're kind of cool. I like them. Preston Wilson for the Rockies. Al Leiter for the Mets. Kip Wells for the Pirates. And Aaron Boone as a player for the Yankees. Yeah, Kazuo Uzuki. That's right, that name rings bells. 2008, was that long ago? Wow. Time does fly. Josh Bard. And Topps has continued to do stuff like that ever since. Barry Zito We have a Reds prospect, Joe Valentine, traded to the Reds, 7/30/2003. Relief pitcher. He pitched 2 innings for the Reds in 2003. I'm reading the back of his card. He gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk. He did strike somebody out, though, somehow, and ended with an ERA of 18. That's pretty much a guy the Reds would trade for. That's all I can say about that. There we go. Let's move on to happier things. We have an MVP shiny card. Rickey Henderson going to Oakland. Look at the sheen on that guy. Jason Kendall for the Pirates. Greg Maddux, the professor, for the Braves. Vlad Guerrero, Expos. And Mark Pryor. And, of course, the Expos. This pack feels thicker. I don't know if it's just well, there's something thick in the middle of this, whether it's a dummy card. I don't know why you'd put a dummy card in a blaster, but who knows what they did. Jorge Posada for the Yankees. Rune Levis Hernandez, Royals. Manny Ramirez. I do think we have a hit in this pack. Richie Sexton. Let me flip the pack over. Shane Nance, Brewers. John Smoltz, Braves. Xavier Nady for the Padres. Lance Berkman, Astros. And our hit, I think it's a hit. That was the Brewers. Is a relic card of Hee-Seop Choi. Player Collection 2004. Hee-Seop Choi. Certificate of authenticity used in an official Major League Baseball game. Authentic game-worn jersey. For the Chicago Cubs, that's going to Ben Martin. Pretty nice. I like the pinstripe. And what do you know, out of the very last pack. So kind of a fun way to end that one. So so obviously the big hit, Hee-Seop Choi. We had the Rickey Henderson. We had a Randy Johnson. Exhibits card, press proof of Cologne. Sunday dress for the Cubs, Mark Pryor. We had the Ripken exhibit and Jason Giambi, the away jersey. So that does it for the blaster. Not a bad blaster. Can't complain. Can't complain at all. I need to make some space here, so give me a second. All right. Let's do this little guy next, and then we'll do the Heritage last. So we've got, this is Topps 206. This came in, I think, 5 series last year. I've never opened a single one. I'm not even sure what the cards look like exactly. But I did look at the checklist, and it seemed like the first couple of series had basically, I think there were some rookies, but, you know, mostly your big league players. And then one of them was like all minor league versions of cards, and that just seemed like a nightmare to try to assign for group break purposes. So I did want to be careful and actually get one that I could do. Well, I thought this was a sticker, but it's actually just printed on here because it's like, that's not even sealing the box, but it's because it's not a sticker. All right. So you only get 10 cards, and I think it's a 50 card set. Each of the various series, I think. So a little tiny pack. There is a chance for autographs, I do believe, although there are no printed stated odds on this box. I looked to try to find out. And then, like I said, I think we've got a mix of, I believe, mostly stars and rookies here. So we start off with Luzardo for the Athletics. Jesus Luzardo. Yeah, 50 subjects. I'm not sure if the backs are different, so I will show the backs just to be safe. We've got Nick Solak for the Rangers. For the Twins, Jose Berrios. For the Rangers, Pudge Rodriguez. So my Pudge pulling powers. Pudge pulling powers progress. That's what we'll say. Ben Morris, big Pudge collector, so he'll be happy with that one. Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. There's the back of that one. Another legend. There you go, Carrie. Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals. The back of that. These all appear to be the same back so far. For the Red Sox, Pedro Martinez. Starling Marte for the Diamondbacks. That one's different. So that's a Piedmont back for the Diamondbacks. Brandon Belt for the Giants. Separate those carefully. Also a Piedmont back. And Chris Paddock for the Padres. Sovereign back. So I'll try to find, when I do my write-up, if I can, I'll try to find the odds on those backs. But we ended up with what appears to be essentially 7 base backs. And then we had the Piedmont backs, 2 of those, and 1 green Sovereign back. So that's what we ended up with, that little box. I don't know. That was fun. This was just a silly little thing I threw in. It was 20 bucks is what these go for. I don't know that it was necessarily worth $20, but hey, it's something different. And like I said, probably not something most of us bought when it was released. So that's the fun of a group break, right? All right, now we're ready for the main event for tonight. This is one of 2 boxes that I have of Topps Heritage. I also have a group break, a second group break that I'm taking signups for right now. That's going to consist of my other box of Heritage that I was able to actually order and have come, along with a box of 2021 opening day. And if you're interested, the Diamondbacks, Indians, Rockies, Royals, Marlins, Giants, and Nationals are the teams that, as of the start of this, are still available. So just throw that out there now. But for tonight, this is part of our Breakers Club. So we begin right off the bat with our box topper. No secret wrapping around it. Eloy Jimenez for the White Sox. Oversized card. I do like the design for this particular year. The 72 Topps design is nice. I like the colorful. Moving away from the black borders. I was less of a fan of that. These are a giant pain to ship, but we'll get it packed up. So that's for the White Sox. Let me pull the rest of the packs out. Now, I take the attitude usually when hosting a group break that I like to be surprised, especially if it's new products. So I've actually not looked at the checklist for this. It did, a question was raised, what happens if we pull, I guess there are some non-baseball autographs in this, which I didn't really account for in the break. So the way that I think I'm going to do that is if we were to pull a non-baseball autograph, and then obviously they're going to be, I think, rather super rare, but just to make sure we get this out there before we open any of the packs, I think what I'm going to do is at the end of the break, so at the end of the entire Breakers Club, I'll take all the team slots that didn't get a hit and randomize them, and then whoever comes out on top of that list will get, say we pull a cut signature, right? That's not affiliated with a particular team or something like that. It's super, super rare, but best to get that out there now. That will give, and then of course, if somehow every single team slot does have a hit, then I'll just randomize it amongst all the participants in the break. So that's what we'll do in the super rare case of finding that. Ben, glad to see you. Ben, just because I know you collect them, we did pull out of our 206 box a couple moments ago a regular back, but Ivan Rodriguez mini. So since I know you like him and I seem to have a knack for pulling him, there you go. All right, so with that out of the way, let's get to it. So Heritage, of course, you're kind of looking for short prints. That's where the I guess the value, quote unquote, comes from Heritage typically. There should be one autograph or relic somewhere in this box, but you don't buy Heritage for the hits. The hit is kind of just a bonus. So here's what your base set looks like this year. Justin Smoke starts us off for the Giants. Back, reminiscent. I just used this design in Archives. So Robbie Ray for the Blue Jays. Another Tiger. Miguel Cabrera for the Detroit Tigers. Yeah, Ben will rewatch. That's good. I just had to share. So we've got a Boyhood Photos of the Stars, Will Smith. This is part of the base set. That was one of the subsets they did. Jose Ramirez in action for the Indians. We've got the great one, Roberto Clemente for the Pirates. That is an insert. Tim Lopez, not sure. Chris Bassett and Steven Souza Jr. for the Cubs. I'm not going to go through. I mean, I'll read out every card. I'm not going to go through and look at the numbers to find which ones are short prints. You could do that on your own. Short prints, I think, are one in. I really ruined the packaging on this one. One in 3 packs. So, and there are like a whole bunch of variations as well. So I do make sure to show off every card. Eric Thames, Nationals. Astros, Justin Verlander. Charlie Blackmon in action. Brian Reynolds for the Pirates. Ryan Mountcastle in action. Count on him to do good things for my fantasy team this year. Rookie stars for the Tigers. Casey Mize and Tarek Skubal. Casey Mize is supposed to be good, but he hasn't shown it so far much. John Gray for the Rockies. Mauricio Dubon. Lopes, one syllable. All right, thank you. I'll probably forget, but I appreciate the help. David Peterson for the Mets and Andres Jimenez. Mets rookie stars. Gregory Soto for the Tigers. Adam Hazley, Phillies. Jackie Bradley Jr., Red Sox. In action, Bryce Harper. Mike Brosseau for the Rays. Eloy Jimenez. Hyun-Jin Ryu for the Blue Jays. Vlad Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays. And Justin Dunn. Have you seen the brouhaha over Heritage that they somehow didn't produce the Kevin Biggio base card? Like, apparently they made some of the parallels, but not the actual base card. So the Twitters were upset, but the Twitters are always upset. John Lester for the Cubs, Jacob Junis Royals, Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves, 2020 postseason, Rays World Series bound, Kyle Lewis in action, 2020 AL strikeout leaders, Bieber, Giolito, and Cole. Again, any card like this will just be randomized by a die roll when I sort these. So this one's upside down, which generally indicates it's something special. Victor Reyes for the Tigers. It's got a lighter back to it. So I'm assuming that is some sort of parallel. You can clearly see that is much lighter. So we'll put that aside and I'll sleeve it when I'm done with this break. We've got the rookie stars for the White Sox and Kyle Seager for the Mariners. Yeah, the Kevin Biggio, they're going to insert it in the high number, so you basically have to buy that if you want to complete your base set for the regular Topps Heritage. I'm not convinced it was a true error. Call me a skeptic. Lance Lynn, Rangers. Yandy Diaz, Rays. Pitching leaders, Bieber, Cole, and Marco Gonzalez. Joey Gallo in action. Blue Jays rookie stars, Nate Pearson and Tom Hatch. Pete Alonso in action. Flashbacks. Papas fires no-hitter. Milt Papas for the Cubs. Hunter Renfroe and company. World Series Game 4 highlights. And Dylan Bundy. Is it a French back? I didn't try to read it. It is a French back. Yes. Good eyes. If that's somehow you, there we go. You can see English and French. French backs are one in 320 packs. So there you go. For the Tigers, a ridiculously rare parallel. I have to ask, does anyone actually collect? Like, is there someone out there that's like, hey, I'm going to build the French back set of this when they come 1 in 320 packs? Is that a thing? I don't know. Weird. Shohei Ohtani for the Angels. Kevin Pillar. Rookie stars Dylan Carlson and Evan White. NL-AL, so that'll be randomized between the Mariners and the Cardinals. Paul Goldschmidt, Josh Stommett, Wilmer Flores, Taylor Williams for the Padres, Matt Barnes, and Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Wait, are you telling me there's O-Pee-Chee variations and French, or is that the same thing? Because the pack wrapper says French text, 1 in 320. Yeah, that's nuts. I don't know. Anyone that does that is goofy. But I'll tell you what, I will sleeve that one right away since it is apparently so rare. We'll make sure it arrives unharmed. All right, Andrew McCutchen, Phillies. Eduardo Escobar, Diamondbacks. Jacob deGrom. Jacob Stallings. I do like that at least it came upside down in the pack so I could catch it. Rookie stars for the Yankees. 3 guys I've never heard of. Mookie Betts, Dodgers. Jonathan Villar, Blue Jays. Byron Buxton, Twins. I like that card. That's a good photo. Looks like Gypsy Queen to me, but I like the card. And Michael Taylor for the Nats. Brian, you have a set of the 65 O-Pee-Chee? I don't know, is that I don't know how that would compare to the 65 tops. I mean, obviously the design is the same. For the Reds and Pirates, Cabrian Hayes and Jose Garcia. Sean Manaea, Athletics. Dominic Smith, Mets. Sixto Sanchez, in action. Martin Maldonado, Astros. Austin Hayes, Orioles, in action. Albert Pujols. That's a really generous definition of inaction. 2 guys just standing there. Alex Bregman and Tyler Chatwood. Yeah, Ben's glad this one was the one I chose for the Breakers Club. Yeah, that's part of why. I didn't actually sell out the break, so I still need to sell at least, I think, depending on what team gets claimed, 1 to 2 more teams before I actually break even, because I tried to price the double box break, the Heritage and opening day, super competitively, super low, with the hopes I'll sell all the teams. And I haven't sold all the teams yet. So with that being said, I also didn't really want to do 2 boxes of Heritage in the same night, because inevitably someone feels bad, like, oh, the good Tiger was in that box and you picked that for the other group or something. So putting them on different nights just seemed like a good idea. All right, for the Giants, Austin Slater, Rick Porcello, Mets. Brett Anderson for the Brewers. Shohei Ohtani in action. Josh Naylor for the Indians. Yadi Molina, Cardinals. The great one, Roberto Clemente. It's our second great one card. There's 2 of those. Rookie stars for the Rangers. And Josh Hader for the Brewers. I think the Rangers just designated for assignment Roughneck Odor, I think I saw. And they had given him pretty good money a couple of years back. And he just never really panned out for him, I guess. Michael Pineda. Joey Gallo for the Rangers. J.P. Crawford, Mariners. Jorge Alfaro for the Marlins. Brady Singer in action. Alex Cobb, Orioles. New Age performer Dylan Carlson for the Cardinals. Gonna look like stained glass windows this year. It'd be a lot cooler if they were on acetate so you could see through. Paul Goldschmidt, Cardinals, and Carson Kelly for the Diamondbacks. Yeah, I try to break even on the breaks. I put the extra money towards the free stuff, so the fancy box player giveaways and stuff like that. So, but I try not to lose money. Obviously, that's bad business. We've got rookie stars between the Giants, Diamondbacks, and Twins, so that'll be randomized. Tim Anderson, White Sox. Rafael Montero, Rangers. Will Myers, Padres. Luis Garcia, Nationals. Javier Baez, Cubs. Thero Estrada for the Yankees. Rookie stars, Tyson Miller for the Cubs and Jimmy Lambert for the White Sox. And Alou Bob, Rookie Cup. I drafted him on my fantasy team with the hopes that he'll be really good. I don't usually bank on rookies, but Heritage, yeah, that's fair. Heritage and acetate don't mix, but acetate makes stained glass cards look so pretty. I'm still working on the Topps Archives Gallery of Heroes set. The prices on those are just ridiculous right now, but I am trying to collect that set, and they're so pretty with the sort of see-through. They're just nice. 2020 AL batting leaders, LeMahieu, Anderson, and Fletcher. Heimer Candelario for the Tigers. Hanser Alberto, Orioles. We've got a Miguel Rojas in action. Another Lou Bob in action this time. Cardinals rookie star, Cody Whitley and Roel Ramirez. Don't know anything about either of those. Are they going to be good? Carey? I don't know. Don't know anything about either of them. Jose Osuna, Austin Riley, and Archie Bradley for the Reds. Next pack, Ryan Yarbrough for the Rays. Brady Singer and Nick Heath for the Royals. I grabbed Brady Singer as well. Freddie Freeman, Braves. Jeff Samardzija, Giants. Josh Bell, Rookie of the Year award. So this is one of the just has a list of all the Rookies of the Year on the back. So non-player will just be randomized amongst everyone at the end. Bo Bichette, Mike Soroka, Nathan Eovaldi for the Red Sox. Packs are going all over the trash can here. Martin Perez, Red Sox. CJ Cron, Tigers. Anthony Rizzo. A lot of Tigers in this so far. Anthony Rizzo, Cubs. Julio Urias, Dodgers. Jake Cronenworth in action. Then and Now, Jim Palmer and Garrett Cole. Chris Sale for the Red Sox. Gene Segura, Phillies. And the 2020 NL home run leaders features the top 8 guys. We've got representatives from the Braves, Padres, Mets, Dodgers, Diamondbacks, Braves, Padres, and Dodgers. So this will be one of the rare times I get to roll an 8-sided die. That'll be fun. Can I say I'm a math teacher, so I gotta live in my I guess nerdiness. Pete Alonso. Does every Pete Alonso card look like that? Is that the only pose Pete Alonso knows? Trying to get my camera to focus. You don't really need it to focus because it's the same one on every single one of his cards, I swear. Nick Ahmed, Diamondbacks. Adam Engel, White Sox. Reynaldo Nunez, Boyhood of the Stars, Nico Horner. Tigers, rookie stars. Bo Burrows, Kyle Funkhauser, and Rony Garcia. Dodgers advance. Bryce Harper, Seth Lugo for the Mets. Again, I haven't looked at the checklist, but I do hope there's not a card of the Reds postseason last year since they went 2 games and couldn't score a single run. Embarrassing. Orlando Arcia, Brewers. Dustin May, Dodgers. Tyler O'Neill, Cardinals. Starlin Marte, Marlins. Wilson Contreras. Adalberto Mondesi for the Royals. Alec Boehm in action. Luis Arraez and Liam Hendricks over the A's. For the Phillies, Zach Wheeler, Mike Tauchman, Yankees, Daniel Hudson, Nationals, Aaron Judge, Randall Grichuk, Keston Hiura, Corbin Burns, Brandon Belt, and more rookie stars, Tyler Stevenson for the Reds and William Contreras for the Braves. Again, all the multi-team cards will be randomized. I usually don't include myself in the randomization, so that one will not go to me since I have the Reds. The one exception I make is if it's a Barry Larkin card that is with somebody else, then I will include myself in the randomization typically if I need it. Kyle Tucker, Spencer Turnbull, AJ Puck, Justin Upton, Willie Mays World Series MVP Award. And there's your list of everyone that won that. Actually, this is part of the base set. I think I put this one out. They're both base set cards. Adam Eaton, Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers, Max Scherzer, and Tommy Edman. We haven't found our hit yet. Rod, good to see you. Wasn't sure if you were in tonight or not. And if you missed the beginning, I did thank everyone and included some of your bonus packs that you sent me in this particular break. So I want to give you another shout out for that. Thank you very much. Always appreciated getting some bonus packs to give away. Shane Bieber, James Karinchak, both for the Indians. Noah Syndergaard, Marco Gonzalez, Kenley Jansen, Trent Grisham for the Padres. There you go, Rod. Rays are the AL champs. Marlins rookie stars. And Jesse Winker for the Reds. This pack maybe feels slightly thicker. Maybe not. Thought maybe we had a relic in there. Dallas Keuchel, Tyler Mahle for the Reds. We've got a Yankee, a Brave, and an Astro on this one. A lot of dice rolling for me. Matt Olson, Evan Longoria, Cody Bellinger in action, Raimel Tapia, Pete Fairbanks, and Joe Adell and Nick Madrigal, rookie stars. I feel like they could just kind of keep the teams together. Like just put two rookie stars for the White Sox on one team. You know, oh, we have something shiny. Jalen Beeks for the Rays. Sixto Sanchez and Jesus Sanchez, rookie stars for the Marlins. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like Marlins, that's easy. Gleyber Torres, Raciel Iglesias, Hanser Alberto. We've got a chrome card of Jackie Bradley Jr. These are numbered. This is 5 out of 999. I believe a regular chrome. I don't see any refractoring happening. Pretty sharp card, though. Now tell me that wouldn't look good with an acetate background and the chrome finish. Now we'd be talking. That would be a set to collect. Flashbacks. Harry Truman passes away. Abraham Toro for the Astros and Nolan Arenado still with the Rockies in this set. Next pack. Almost to the end. Jaime Barria. Rookie Rockies. Rookie Yankees. Vlad Guerrero Jr. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. And go, Greg, if you're watching this later, or maybe now, I don't know. Michael Chavis, Scott Heineman, Antonio Senzatella, maybe, for the Rockies, and Miguel Andujar for the Yankees. 2 packs left. Did we really wait until the very end for the hit? I don't know. We'll find out. Mark Canha, Michael Conforto, Jarlin Garcia. Rookie stars of Jorge Mateo and Edward Olivares. Fernando Tatis Jr. in action. Starling Marte in action. NL ERA leaders. Bauer for the couple of months that he was a Red. Well, I guess he was a Red for a year and a half, but he was terrible the first season. Jake Cave and Justin Turner. Well, this is it. Last pack. We should have a hit. And somehow we managed to keep it till the very end. I do see something white in there, so let's put that at the bottom. All right, Lane Thomas, Cardinals. Fernando Tatis Jr., Padres. Well, short print. Jacob deGrom, Mets. Rhys Hoskins, Phillies. Mookie Betts. Acuna. Albert Pujols for the Angels. And we end up with a Cincinnati Red, Nick Senzel, Clubhouse Collection. That is my first Senzel relic. I do have the Reds in the break. So there we go. Good things come to me, who waits. Can I say? I'm on a streak. I've pulled a couple of Reds relics in the last 2 group breaks, so that's not common for me at all. Well, there you go. I think probably the main prize of the box was this French card. That's just a weird thing to say. Of Reyes, the French back, pretty rare. We did pull the 1 chrome of Bradley Jr., numbered 5 out of 999. And then we had a smattering of inserts, kind of your usual fare for Heritage. And I maintain acetate, chrome, gorgeous. That's what we need. Carrie says the wrong Red team. Oh, Carrie, your Red team is at least going to get a lot of wins this year, or a lot more than mine, I'm afraid. It's going to be a long season for the Reds fans. And then that was our box topper. Let's pull that back out. That'll do it. That'll do it for tonight. We went for about an hour. That's not bad. My arm is very sore now. Continues to get worse. Hopefully that'll go away in a day or two. And then you can hear me whine and complain in another month when I get my second COVID shot. But yeah, that'll do it for tonight. I do have, as I said, some open teams yet. If you're interested in more Heritage and or the opening day, again, the Diamondbacks, Indians, Rockies, Royals, Marlins, Giants, and the National/Expo slots are all still available. All of those are $8 or less. Actually, they're all $6 or less, other than the Giants and Nats. They're both $8. So pretty cheap. If anyone is interested in grabbing another couple of teams, as always, every team slot you buy does get you another entry into my next player break giveaway. So might be worth just the gamble for that alone, especially for, like, I don't know, the Diamondbacks at $4. I'm not sure what the next box break giveaway will be. I don't have any profit right now at the moment, really, to speak of, because that's what I use to buy them. But I'm hoping to do something like maybe a box of triple threads. I feel like would be cool, because I think you get some base cards there, and then obviously the pretty sweet relics, and that's certainly something most of us don't buy. But yeah, let me know. Always happy to hear ideas. It can't be, I mean, it can be anything. It could be something that costs $10,000 and I'll do it. But it might take us 50 years to save up the tiny amount of profit I make on occasional breaks before we get there. But yeah, let me know. But with that, I think I'm going to call it a night. Thanks all of you for hanging out. Again, always makes it fun, much more fun to have a kind of commentary in the chat. If you're watching this after the fact, I would certainly encourage you to try to make the live. We usually have a pretty nice active chat box going and a lot of fun. I'm thinking about, I haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking about incorporating some sort of extra giveaways or trivia or something in some of our longer group break nights, but I just haven't got around to it. It probably won't happen until after I'm done with my work, when I have more time to think through such things. But I might try to sprinkle in some stuff like that once in a while too, to kind of reward those that are watching live. So anyways, with that, certainly appreciate all of you hanging out, and I think I'm going to call it a night. So yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you guys next week, if not before. I might do that other break if I can fill it sometime maybe during this week. I don't think I want to do both on Tuesday nights, because it'll get really long, since that's 2 full boxes, and I've got boxes to do for Breakers Club. So I might be doing another live video this week. We'll see. But anyways, have a good evening, guys, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye for now.